Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request 84, Current Target. I'm going to show you some basic ways to use the current target code, and basically what it does, it allows you to write code on many movie clips that would be doing the same thing like click and drag or something like that. It allows you to do them with a whole lot of less code. Instead of writing a function for each individual movie clip, you write one function and it covers all the movie clips. To do this, you have to have some understanding of how to make a movie clip and some basic understanding of ActionScript, but very basic. I'm going to show you it, but I'm not going to make it in front of you. I have a program opened and I have two layers. And on the bottom layer, I have three squares. Each of these is a movie clip. If I open my properties panel, this one's called blue underscore MC, this one's red underscore MC, and this one's yellow under MC. That's all it's on that layer. And on the top layer, I have my action code. So this is what we want to see. So I'm opening the action panel. And what you want to do is write this line. That's if you're doing it. If you're just watching it, I'm just going to explain it for you. You can do it after. Blue underscore MC, that's that first movie clip I made, period. Add event listener, small a, capital E, capital L, that turns blue. Open bracket, it's a mouse event, capital M, capital E, period. Mouse underscore down, that is all capital letters. And all of that is blue in here. Comma, size, S-I-Z-E, capital S, that's the function I'm calling it. Close bracket, semicolon. I copied it, pasted it, and made it for my red movie clip, and I made it for my yellow movie clip. Now, if I was going to be doing this without using the current target mode, I would have to write a function for each of these. So for 3, it doesn't save a whole lot of space, but if you had like 20 of these to do, it's going to save a whole lot of code. So, function, F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. Size, that's the name of this function, S-I-Z-E, capital S. Open bracket, event, E-V-E-N-T, small e turns blue. Colon, most event, you can copy the most event up here and paste it, capital M, capital E. Close bracket, colon, void, void turns the same color as function. I have an open curly bracket, and when you start typing something in, this closed curly bracket down here will come, otherwise put it in. Event, E-V-E-N-T, period, current target, small c, capital T. That all turns blue, period, with, W-I-D-T-H, small w, plus plus, semicolon. Copy that, paste it in, change the width to height, and now we're going to, every time we press on one of these movie clips, it's going to increase by a pixel vertically and horizontally. So let's test this out. Control, test, movie, test. And if I press on the red one a few times, you get bigger, see that? Blue gets bigger. I can go back to red, I can go down to yellow. So you can imagine if I had 100 of these, how much code I would need. But because I'm using the current target, event current target, I just need this little bit of code. I would just have to write a line like this for each of the individual movie clips. That's the first thing I want to show you. The second thing I want to show you is I took and all I changed was the name of it. Before here I had size for my function name. Now I'm calling it jump, capital J-U-M-P. Put in here, in here, in here, in here. Just giving it a different name. And here where I had event period current target period width and height, I'm talking about it's X and it's Y coordinate. So it's period X equals 300 semicolon, and down here it's period Y equals 300 semicolon, and these are all blue, this X and Y. So now when I click on it, it's going to jump over to the coordinates 300 by 300. This would be good if you had a whole bunch of things that you're stacking, like if you had a whole bunch of letters and you wanted someone to stack them all on one point. And I made them different sizes. So you can see how they're stacking. Otherwise, they would just be on top of each other, and you won't see them. Now, something's interesting. Notice that the yellow's on top. Let's go through it again. Test, movie, test. I'm going to select the red one first, and then blue. Red's on top, and it's not because of the order that I have them up here. It's the actual order as I made the movie clips. And yellow will always be here. So now, to show you what I mean, I've added a oval. If I go back to here, I added an oval to this list of square. I could call it squares, but I have an oval added. And if I look at the action script, I put that oval on top just to show you it makes no difference. And that's all I did was added another symbol, gave it an instance name. Now when I do it, because it was the last one that I made, no matter when I press it, see that? It's going to be on top of the blue. This goes under it, and this goes under it. So you got to keep that in mind when you're using this in this format. Now there's one more I want to show you. I'm back to the 3 squares only and the action script. So let's open the action panel. And I'm back to calling it jump. And I removed the oval. I added a variable called diff, capital D, colon, number, capital NUMBER equals 0, semicolon. And what I'm doing is, this time when I press it, this line is the same. So as far as the x coordinate goes, it's going to jump at the 300 coordinate, down 300, same. But what I did was this. On the second line where I had event current target period y, that's its vertical axis, I said it equals to 100 plus whatever's indifferent, whatever different was. And different starts off at 0. So the first one I click is going to jump over 300 on the x and 100 on the y. Then it's going to take difference, the variable difference says equal difference plus 25. I'm going to add 25 to it, colon at the end. So each time I press it, it's going to remember what it was previously, and whatever I press is going to go 25 below it, 25 pixels. So let's test movie test. And this is interesting. Doesn't matter which one I press, it's going to go up there. If I press this one, it's going to go up there. See how it goes under it? Because it's 25. Going down on the Y, down, is adding in it with flash. Now, something interesting. I can press this one, it'll drop down there. I can press this one, it'll drop down here. If I press this will go all the way down there. I can press this one, and it'll jump down to there. If I press this again, it goes way down there. Well, this one now, if I press it, goes under here. So, I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learned.